What's going on, guys? Greg Bear here of Greg's Halfling Garden channel, and today's video is all about controlling those nasty little squash borers. Alright, roll the intro. So if you're like me, you probably plant a lot of zucchinis, yellow squash, pumpkins, anything like that, and get a lot of squash borers because you plant the same things every year and they're comfy around here. They burrow in the ground in the wintertime and come out in the spring. The flies lay their eggs on the stalks. Squash borers get in the vines and destroy them. So this video is all about solving that. I'll show you what I got. This is super simple and relatively cheap, especially if you have a lot of plants to do, because this one bottle of this BT, which is a certain type of bacteria that grows in the ground that actually will destroy, caterpillars, worms, and all that kind of stuff. This whole setup, you're gonna spend 15 bucks and it'll last, this bottle, like 3 years or so. It does have an expiration on it because it is technically like a living organism, but you'll get a lot of life out of this bottle. Trust me, I've done this for many years now. And then you need to buy needles from Tractor Supply or any like agricultural store. These are the ones I get. I get really thick ones because your squash plants have a really thick base and you need something that'll actually penetrate that very well. So this is really self-explanatory. You literally fill up the needle with some of this stuff and we're going to inject it in the plant, and I will show you exactly where to do it so it's very effective. And here's how you tell if you have squash borers. Right there. That is called the squash borer frass. That means the borer is inside here and it's pooping out all this stuff out of here. So how to do this effectively? You want to inject your stuff about an inch higher than that. So by the time the borer gets up here, that stuff will be in there and it's going to eat that and then die straight in there. I actually left a few of my plants untreated on purpose so I could make this video just to show you. So yeah, we're going to inject it up there and it'll stop it right in its tracks, and this plant will probably live. It's pretty nasty looking down here, but it's got good foliage on it still besides what the deer ate and everything. But yeah, it's that easy. Get a nice healthy pump in there. Close this off. I guess if you're afraid of needles, this is going to be a little weird for you. Alright, let's do some injecting. And these stems can get pretty thick and woody, so you're going to have to push pretty hard. So we got something right there, so we're going to go right about here. And you can feel it once you get through the kind of like the barkish outside. You'll feel like a hollow on the inside, and that's where you want to inject. You don't have to go too crazy. This stuff goes pretty far. And just fill up that hollow cavity. A little bit will drip out, but you're good to go there. And now that caterpillar will go and eat that and die right there, and you'll have a healthy plant the rest of the season. Because the life cycle of the squash borers, they only lay their eggs in the spring and early summer, and then the borers actually hatch and burrow inside here. So once you kill them once during the season, you're good for the rest of the season, which is pretty awesome. Other things you can do like sacrificial squash plants. I've heard a lot of people grow Hubbard squash on the perimeters of their gardens, and the squash borers will go for those over like the zucchini and yellow squash. I haven't personally tried that because I don't have enough space to grow those. Hopefully that helps you guys out. I've been doing this for about 4 years now and it's worked very well. It is a little tedious if you have like more than 30 plants. It can take a little while, but like I said, you only have to do it once and you're done for the whole season. For squash borers, then you just have to worry about things like the squash bugs, which once again, I've done a short on that. You usually just use duct tape or a vacuum and get them right off the plant. Super easy. So if you like this video, definitely consider giving it a like. If you want to see more, definitely consider subscribing to the Greg's Halfling family. Become one of my halflings. And if you want to stay in the know for all my future uploads, turn on that notification bell and make sure it's set to notifications on always. And I hope to see you guys all next adventure. Greg Bear out.